Over the age of 60, the choices made at the dining table carry more weight than ever before. Foods that may have once seemed harmless can now silently strain the heart, stiffen joints, and increase risks of chronic illness. Many seniors find themselves wondering why their energy is lower or why everyday aches grow worse, without realizing certain meats and meals are playing a quiet role in that decline. This message is urgent because the body's ability to process fats, sodium, and preservatives changes with age. Knowing which meats to avoid and which to welcome is no longer optionally, is essential. For dangerous meats seniors should never touch. Number 1. Bacon, sausages, hot dogs, packed with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives that raise heart disease and cancer risks. Processed meats such as bacon, sausages, and hot dogs are among the most concerning foods for seniors to consume. These meats are often heavily packed with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives that place significant strain on the body as it ages. High sodium intake has long been linked to elevated blood pressure, and for seniors, this added pressure on the heart and blood vessels can sharply increase the risk of stroke and heart disease. Doctors often remind older patients that even small amounts of these foods can make managing blood pressure far more difficult than it already is after 60. Beyond sodium, the chemical preservatives found in processed meats pose even deeper concerns. Nitrates and nitrites, commonly added for color and preservation, can convert into compounds in the body that have been linked to cancer development. Large studies, including those reviewed by the World Health Organization, have shown that regular consumption of processed meats raises the risk of colorectal cancer. For seniors, whose digestive systems may already be more sensitive, this risk grows even more pressing. The body's ability to handle toxins and repair cellular damage slows with age, making exposure from these meats far more harmful than it might have been decades earlier. Another challenge is the high level of saturated fat in these products. This type of fat contributes to higher cholesterol levels, which in turn clogs arteries and reduces blood flow to vital organs. When circulation is reduced, seniors may experience fatigue, dizziness, or even more severe cardiovascular problems. Many heart specialists caution older adults that cutting back on processed meats is one of the simplest yet most effective steps to reduce these dangers. Choosing natural, minimally processed alternatives provides far better support for heart health, energy, and long-term well-being. Number 2. Red meats high in saturated fat. Red meats that are high in saturated fat, such as ribeye, T-bone steak, and lamb, can place significant strain on the heart as the body ages. These cuts are rich in dense animal fats that raise LDL cholesterol, often referred to as the bad cholesterol, which contributes to plaque buildup inside arteries. When this buildup occurs, blood flow to the heart and brain is restricted, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. For seniors, whose arteries may already have narrowed with age, the additional impact from fatty red meats becomes especially dangerous, making even occasional indulgence a health risk rather than a comfort. Doctors often warn that the type of saturated fat in these meats can also fuel inflammation throughout the body. Many older adults already experience stiff or painful joints, and consuming fatty cuts of beef or lamb can worsen this discomfort. Studies have shown that diets high in saturated fats may trigger the release of inflammatory chemicals in the body, leading to swelling and increased sensitivity in joints. For someone over 60, where mobility and independence are so closely tied to overall quality of life, this extra burden on the joints can limit daily activities and reduce energy. Beyond heart and joint health, frequent consumption of fatty red meats is also tied to higher risks of metabolic issues, including type 2 diabetes. Research suggests that the combination of saturated fat and certain compounds formed when red meat is cooked at high temperatures may interfere with insulin sensitivity. This makes it harder for the body to regulate blood sugar levels, which is a serious concern for seniors who already face greater risks of diabetes. Reducing intake of these fatty cuts and choosing leaner protein sources can ease the pressure on the heart, protect joints, and support healthier aging overall. Number 3. Deli meats and cold cuts. Deli meats and cold cuts such as ham, turkey slices, and salami may look harmless, but they are often packed with hidden salt and chemicals that place silent stress on the body. These thin slices are heavily processed, and during preparation, they are cured, smoked, or preserved with additives like nitrates and nitrites. While these chemicals help the meat last longer and improve flavor, Research shows that they can form harmful compounds in the body that damage blood vessels over time. For someone over 60, whose arteries may already be less flexible, this silent damage can accelerate the development of heart disease and other circulation problems. One of the biggest dangers of deli meats is the excessive sodium content. Even a few slices of packaged turkey or ham can contain more than half of the daily sodium allowance recommended for seniors. This high salt load raises blood pressure, forcing the heart to work harder and putting strain on the kidneys. Doctors often warn that uncontrolled blood pressure is a leading cause of strokes, heart attacks, and kidney failure in older adults. The danger is that these effects don't appear suddenly, they build quietly, making daily sandwiches or quick snacks with cold cuts far riskier than they seem. Another concern is that processed meats like salami or bologna often contain saturated fats along with the additives. This combination not only raises cholesterol, but also creates low-grade inflammation inside the body. Studies link regular consumption of cold cuts with higher risks of cardiovascular disease and even certain cancers. For seniors, avoiding these foods can make a meaningful difference in protecting artery health and reducing silent damage that builds over years. Choosing fresh, minimally processed proteins helps the body stay stronger and the heart work more smoothly with age. Number 4. Fried or deep-fried meats. Fried and deep-fried meats such as fried chicken or breaded cutlets are among the most harmful choices for people over 60. These foods are often cooked in oils that reach extremely high temperatures, producing trans fats and chemical compounds that disrupt the body's natural balance. Trans fats are especially dangerous because they not only raise LDL, the bad cholesterol, but also lower HDL, the good cholesterol that protects the heart. Over time, this combination thickens the arteries, raises the risk of heart attacks, and places extra strain on an aging cardiovascular system. Another concern with fried meats is the formation of acrylamides, chemical byproducts that develop when starchy coatings are exposed to high heat. Studies suggest that these compounds contribute to inflammation and may even increase cancer risk. For older adults, whose bodies recover more slowly from cellular damage, this hidden danger becomes more significant. Even occasional consumption of fried chicken or breaded meats can quietly worsen health, especially when combined with other processed or high-fat foods. Fried meats are also heavy on the digestive system. The breading absorbs oil, making the meal far richer in calories and fat than it appears. For seniors, this often leads to sluggish digestion, bloating, and unnecessary weight gain that increases the risk of diabetes and joint pain. Doctors often advise that excess body weight in later years worsens mobility issues and raises the likelihood of chronic disease. When fried foods replace healthier sources of protein, the body misses out on essential nutrients while accumulating harmful fats and chemicals instead. Avoiding fried or breaded meats helps protect the heart, supports easier digestion, and keeps weight more stable, allowing seniors to enjoy their meals without hidden risks taking a toll on long-term health. For meats, seniors must eat daily. Number 1. Skinless chicken and turkey. Skinless chicken and turkey are some of the healthiest protein sources for older adults. By removing the skin, most of the excess fat is eliminated, leaving lean, nutrient-rich meat that supports strength without placing strain on the heart. Protein is essential for preserving muscle mass, which naturally declines with age and leads to weakness or frailty if not addressed. Doctors emphasize that seniors who regularly include lean poultry in their diet often maintain stronger muscles, better balance, and greater independence in daily activities. Unlike heavier red meats, chicken and turkey are easier to digest and do not overload the body with saturated fats. The benefits go beyond muscle strength. Lean poultry provides important amino acids that help protect joint health by supporting the tissues and cartilage that cushion movement. For older adults managing arthritis or stiffness, this steady supply of protein can ease discomfort and improve flexibility. The lower fat content also helps maintain steady energy throughout the day, preventing the fatigue or sluggishness that often comes after heavier, fatty meals. In addition, skinless chicken and turkey deliver vitamins like B6 and niacin, which support metabolism and brain function, giving the body and mind a lighter, more energized feeling. For seniors focused on heart health, this choice is particularly valuable, as it provides all the necessary nutrients of meat without the cardiovascular risks that come with fattier cuts. Number 2. Oily fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel. Oily fish, such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel provide some of the most powerful nutrition for seniors. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, essential fats that the body cannot produce on its own. Research consistently shows that omega-3s help lower inflammation throughout the body, protecting against conditions like arthritis that limit mobility with age. For the heart, omega-3s lower triglycerides, improve circulation, and reduce the risk of dangerous clots. Cardiologists often recommend oily fish several times a week for older adults, as a natural way to guard against heart disease and stroke. The brain also benefits greatly from these healthy fats. Studies link regular omega-3 intake to improved memory, slower cognitive decline, and better overall mood in seniors. In fact, some research suggests that omega-3 may even reduce the risk of dementia by keeping brain cells healthier for longer. This makes oily fish one of the best dietary choices for preserving independence and sharpness of mind later in life. Beyond heart and brain protection, these fish support flexibility and comfort in movement, as omega-3s ease joint stiffness and swelling. For seniors who want to stay active, this can make a meaningful difference in everyday quality of life. With the added protein, vitamin D, and minerals, oily fish provide meals built around salmon, sardines, or mackerel, nourish the body in ways that directly support long-term vitality and strength. Number 3. Lean cuts of pork tenderloin, loin chop. Lean cuts of pork, such as tenderloin and loin chops, provide a surprisingly healthy option for seniors when properly trimmed of visible fat. Unlike fattier cuts, these portions are naturally low in saturated fat, while remaining rich in high-quality protein. Protein is crucial for preserving muscle mass, which declines steadily with age and can lead to weakness or frailty if not replenished. Pork tenderloin, for example, delivers the building blocks muscles need without the heavy burden of excess calories or cholesterol. Doctors often point out that seniors who choose lean cuts of pork benefit from the same strength-preserving qualities found in poultry or fish. Beyond protein, lean pork is an excellent source of B vitamins, particularly thiamine, niacin, and vitamin B6. These nutrients are vital for energy metabolism, helping the body turn food into steady fuel throughout the day. Seniors often struggle with fatigue, and studies show that adequate B vitamin intake supports stamina and reduces feelings of tiredness. Vitamin B6, in particular, plays an important role in keeping the nervous system healthy, which contributes to sharper reflexes, stable moods, and improved focus. Lean pork also contains minerals like zinc and selenium, which are essential for immune support and recovery. When eaten in moderate portions, lean cuts like tenderloin and loin chops can be a safe and nourishing addition to a heart-conscious diet, offering both strength and vitality for older adults. Number 4. Plant-based meat alternatives. Plant-based meat alternatives such as lentil patties, tofu, and tempeh provide a gentle yet powerful way for seniors to support long-term health. Unlike traditional meats, these options are naturally free of cholesterol and generally much lower in saturated fat. Research has consistently shown that plant-based proteins can help lower LDL, or bad cholesterol, reducing the risk of heart disease, which is one of the most pressing health concerns for older adults. The fiber in lentils and other legumes further aids digestion, promoting regularity and easing strain on the gut, which can often become more sensitive with age. Tofu and tempeh, both made from soy, are rich in high-quality protein. While remaining light on the stomach, they contain isoflavones, plant compounds linked to improved heart and bone health. Studies have suggested that older adults who include soy in their diet may experience reduced inflammation and better protection against osteoporosis. Lentil patties, on the other hand, bring the added benefits of iron, folate, and magnesium, supporting circulation and nerve function. Doctors often highlight plant-based proteins as a smart alternative for those looking to protect their arteries and improve longevity without sacrificing nutrition. These foods provide steady energy, are easy to prepare, and offer comfort to digestion while supplying the body with all the essentials for resilience. By incorporating lentil patties, tofu, or tempeh into meals, seniors can enjoy protein-rich foods that not only satisfy hunger but also protect the heart, joints, and overall vitality well into later years. Choosing the right foods each day can make a powerful difference in how the body feels and functions, especially after 60. Replacing harmful options with nourishing ones may seem like a small step, but over time it protects the heart, strengthens muscles, and supports clearer thinking. Doctors often remind seniors that even gradual swaps add up to lasting results. Every better choice is an investment in more energy, more mobility, and more years spent with loved ones. Health is not about perfection, but about progress. Begin with one change today, and let it carry you toward a stronger tomorrow. If this message feels important to you or someone you care about, please consider subscribing to this channel. Each week, new videos are shared to help seniors stay healthier, stronger, and more informed about the choices that matter most. A simple like or comment also ensures these life-improving tips reach more people who truly need them.